Hi everyone, my name is Marina Elias or Marina Elias, and I am the resident director of Georgetown's program in Salamanca, Spain. This video is meant for those of you who are applying to register directly into host universities here in Salamanca and who are putting together your study proposal as part of your application. So the study proposal can be a little daunting if you're not familiar with the Spanish university system and if you haven't navigated our university websites beforehand. So I'm here basically to break down that process for you and make it a little easier. What I'm going to do first of all is give you an overview of the Spanish university system and give you some of the differences with the universities in the United States that you need to take into account when you're putting together your study proposal. After that, I'll bring you to the university websites and I'll show you how to navigate them in order to get the information that you need to identify classes that will work for you in your study proposal. So in this first video, we're going to be talking about the differences between the Spanish and the US undergraduate degrees. These are differences that, as I said, are important to understand before you start your search. So the Spanish undergraduate degree is called a grado, and perhaps the most important difference between the grado and the US undergraduate degree is the degree of specialization that we have here in Spain. So as you know, because you are a US undergraduate student or are studying in the US, most US undergraduate students do not have to decide on an area of specialization before the third year. But things are quite different here in Spain. And that process of specialization starts in high school. So that means that when Spanish high school students are applying to university, they've already spent 2 years in one of three different tracks. One is STEM, the other is social sciences and humanities, and the other is art. And then when those students apply to university, they're applying not to the university in general, not even to a specific school called a facultad, but to a specific major within the university, such as maybe biology or political science or Italian studies. And then they will spend the next 4 years studying classes exclusively related to that major. So, looking at this example of a first semester classes for first year in math, you can see that a first semester, first year math student will be taking 2 math classes, 1 statistics class, 1 physics class, and 1 computer science class. In other words, all very STEMy classes. That student will not be able to take a foreign language class unless that foreign language class is included within their specific degree, which in the case of math, it's not. And conversely, for example, French studies student will not be able to take a math class unless that math class is located specifically within their degree, which it is not also. However, there's no worries for you because as a foreign student, unlike your Spanish peers, you can indeed move freely between different grados in order to find the classes that you need for your semester here in Salamanca. So that's the specialization part of the Spanish degrees. Let's move on. In addition to specializing from the freshman year on, Spanish undergraduate students also have to take many more obligatory classes than US students do. Furthermore, they will not have a choice as to when they take those classes because the sequence or order of classes that students need to take as they progress through their degrees is fixed here in Spain. And that means that classes are defined not only as obligatory or optional, but as first year, first semester obligatory, first year, second semester obligatory, second year, first semester obligatory, etc., etc. And as a result, the Spanish students in your class will not only be in the same major, they will also all be taking most of the same classes as each other, and in previous years, they will have taken all of the same classes as well. So in terms of professors' expectations of their Spanish students, this means that since professors pretty much know what those students have taken previously, there's a lot of knowledge that they can take for granted in the classes that they are giving. Now, what does that mean for you? It basically means that before you take a class beyond the first semester or the first year, especially in a field that's outside of your major, you need to do your research. And that means you need to find out what previous knowledge your professors might expect you to have coming into the class that you're interested in taking. And that is exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in these videos. Now, since Salamanca has so many foreign students and they come from all over the world, most professors tend to be more flexible and understanding with students that come from outside the system. So there's no free pass, but there is some wiggle room here for you as a foreign student. Now, to wrap up, I'd say that over the years, one of the most common mistakes I see GU students make in putting together their study proposals before coming to Salamanca is choosing classes based exclusively on the class title. And after watching this video, you now know that class title, while important, is only part of the story. And you also need to take into account what has been taught in previous classes in the grado that you are looking at. So in the following videos, we will explore the websites of our two host universities, and I'll show you two things. Number one, how to find the sequenced list of classes for different majors, which is known as the Plan de Estudios. Number two, how to further explore classes you are interested in and interpret the Spanish syllabi. I'll also give you some general tried and true tips to make your search more efficient. Okay, so thank you for watching this video y hasta pronto.